There's no quibbling today, baby. We're
Just
all
not
in
no
unison. We're all on the same page for the same goal. Get this chip. If you ain't on board, if you're not on board, and you're coming into this show with some mushness, you out.
Mushness? Damage is done. Mushness.
Negative attitude. The negative. Nope.
How many times do you have to tell yourself that in the mirror today?
I'm still doing it.
No quibbling, just quivering.
Quivering. So here's what I thought. And here's what I did.
Should we welcome back Frog Boy?
Yeah, he got the Cabo cut. Look at him.
The Cancun cut.
Cancun cut. You got that Cancun cut.
You know, a little something.
Yeah, before you left.
Looks the same.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey,
yes.
Did your girl say, you ain't going on that trip looking like that, are you?
I mean, we both had some grooming to do. I paid for her to get her nails done, hair, all that stuff.
Hey,
we wanted to look
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why you need to get your nails done? Y'all just gonna be soaking in water. Because as soon as you go to Cabo, you're gonna be in the pool and you're gonna have your little drinks and all that, right?
Yeah. It's all for the pictures. That's all everything is for them.
Well, hey, you tell her we better have a lot of pictures of some nails.
Yeah.
You guys are nuts. Love a freshly set manicured set of nails on Mrs. Tobin.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're a French press guy? Is that a thing?
I don't know what the hell
coffee?
that is.
That sounds like coffee. French
press.
What's
up with the nails that look like daggers on the end?
Yeah, that's coffee.
Oh, I see some of those. And
then long. I'm like, holy smokes.
She goes with the almond shape, perfect for scratching.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
No other reason why to have a loved one in the house.
Yep.
That takes care of her nails.
Is there a loser part of me that was just like, why do we have to pull Bob only down 2? Can't we just make it look good? 5-1 looks so much worse than 3-1.
Yeah, it's true.
But the loss is the loss.
The loss is the loss. But, I was so pathetic when Barkey scored that goal. And I was like, here we go. I didn't believe it.
Well, here's the deal. It's only one game. And remember what I said all along. They've done an excellent job during the course of the year of treating each of these separately. I know it's hard. I know it's hard.
Tell themselves.
I know it's hard.
When's the last time they lost 3 in a row? January?
But again, the message out of Panthers camp has always been consistent, win or lose. And so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that their minds are going to be in the right place and they're not going to be all tight about what this game means.
Yeah, I would feel that way if I recognize those Panthers on the ice because those are not my Panthers. Right. Especially you, Carter Verhaeghe.
Whoa, hey.
Hey, we're not doing that.
Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. That dude's going out
there. You can't do that before the final game of the hockey season.
Whiffing.
There's no time for TCL.
I thought we called you Swaggy. You're out there whiffing left and right.
And
like you belong in the Marlins lineup.
Hey, you had those locked and loaded. I thought we were going to come into this. We're going to be positive that no matter what happened the last 3 games, everything you want is still in front of you at home.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So from that standpoint,
I'm going to tell you something we need right now.
We need about 5 goals. That's what we need. If you ain't saying that, then I don't want to hear it.
We need a punch right in the face. Like immediately, I think we need a fight. Yeah. I think we need a fight right away. We need to get back to who we are. None of this. First of all, what's the point of being disciplined? Wait.
Do you want Edmonton on power plays?
Yeah, we need to change the message immediately.
Change the message. Conducive to winning,
dude. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, it is. I don't recognize these Panthers. Yeah. Our Panthers are intimidating.
So your way of
bring the thunder.
Your way of getting it back is to go out there and fight and be a man down.
Just to get them going. Just to get the people going, dude. I'm telling you.
Who going? Edmonton?
They don't look like themselves. They look like choir boys out there. They got to be a nuisance. They got to get back to who they were. They got to get to the team that mentally breaks it. And I can just tell they just want to be like too disciplined because they're too afraid to go to send another team. No. We're never afraid of that. We kill the penalties. Enough of this nonsense. What do you have to lose? You've already meekly gone to a game 7.
The Stanley Cup.
They play like this. They play like the way they've been playing. They're not going to win the Stanley Cup anyway. They're not going to win it anyway.
That I agree with. But your solution to fixing it is to go out there and be a man down against that team. That sounds ridiculous.
Just a little one early on.
You can be more aggressive without getting a penalty.
Nah, you can't be. You can't be a Mustang if you don't take the reins off.
Oh my goodness! All right,
you're just a horse.
I'm telling you right now.
Oh my goodness!
I'm telling you right now.
So wait, your solution to what has happened the last 3 games, is go out,
punch him in the
against
face.
this team
in the face,
and be a man down.
And I want it to be Kachuk too.
Let's be clear. Yeah. Let's be clear. Your solution to what has happened is to go out, be aggressive, punch somebody in the mouth, and go down 5-4.
Better than being on the back skate and you just do this. No. Listen to me.
It's not better.
Okay, listen to me.
How is it? Wait. Here's
what's going to happen if you don't do it.
Better.
Here's what's going to happen if you don't do it.
Explain to me how 5
I will. I will if you let me. I will if you let me.
Go.
I will if you let me. Because here's what's going to happen if you don't. Oh, let's be disciplined, guys. Let's be this. Oh, Connor McDavid's passes slash penalty anyway.
Boom.
So you might as well go get your money's worth. You ever hear about getting your money's worth? Go get your money's worth and be yourself because they're going to get a penalty anyway.
I cannot. All right.
You've said you got to get back to who you are.
By going a man down is not the way to go.
All right.
There's other ways. There's no way you can give the other team who is on a roll an advantage to start game 7.
Let's go and
you know how ridiculous that sounds?
Let's just go. Do
you understand how ridiculous that sounds?
Let's just keep playing soft. Let's just keep turning the puck over. Let's keep letting them get on breakaways. Keep playing meek. Keep giving up the biscuit.
Those mistakes are different.
They're not different. They're playing tight, Leroy. They're not playing like themselves.
Are they playing tight because they're losing?
No, they're playing tightly because they're playing tight. Quite obviously, they're whiffing. Have you ever seen so many whiffs?
Well, you know what's funny about this? Can I just say this? And early on in the playoffs, I pointed this out, and you shrugged it off like no big deal because they were winning. And that is, man, they give away a lot of breakaways and a lot of shorties and a lot of this.
I just love how I shrug stuff off.
You did. You said no big deal. They're winning.
You mean I shrug stuff off when they've been down in a series once the entire Stanley Cup final?
No, but those, you don't think those things eventually catch up to you?
Yes, and I guess it's caught up at the absolute worst time.
Well, but that's my point. It was a big deal back then.
Okay.
And now it's making more of an impact. So I would rather them do something about that than going out and thinking, what else we got to lose? Let's go out and just smash them and go down and have a man down right away.
You don't think
absolutely no sense.
You don't. All right. Well, look, man, this is high times tonight. It's all on the line. Game 7. We're all very scared.
Not me.
You haven't been here.
That's why.
They don't have hockey.
Yep. Completely oblivious.
You thought they were going to come back already with the parade.
I'm very, very sad that it hasn't already happened, but it's okay. Game 7, baby.
Shmi then says the elephant in the studio nobody wants to mention is Bob. Yeah, but here's the thing about Bob. Like, it's all breakaways. It's all 2-on-1s. You look at that last game, you're like, all right, it wasn't great. Could he save him on one to pick it up? Sure. Has he been abysmal? I mean, the numbers look bad, but if you're watching the games, you understand it's not the biggest reason they're losing. It's part of it. They've all come together and decided to poop the bed.
Yeah.
The problem is that all the smaller things that you were getting away with earlier in the playoffs are all catching up to you. So, for example, you had a lot of these breakaways. You had a lot of these shorties. Well, there was a lot more than they were scoring on, and Bob was stopping them.
Yeah. I mean,
and now he's not, and you can't put it on Bob when you're putting him in awful, awful situations.
The truth of the matter is the series would be over already if it wasn't for him. That's the truth of it. The truth is this series would be over, and they would already have the cup, Edmonton, if it wasn't for Sergei Bobrovsky. That's the facts.
Yeah, I'm not ready to blame Bob.
You can just blame the team. They're all playing bad. Sure. I'm not saying he's playing good. He's not playing good. He's nowhere near what he was.
No.
But like people who are like saying, oh, you should go with Stoli. It's like,
now
you should?
Now?
First of all, Stoli went out there for 1-2, and by my count, he also gave him a 4-piece. Like, he was also getting lit up, which should tell you what the problem is. It's not the goalies, because both these guys are pretty excellent. They have to figure it the hell out. So start a fight, stop turning the puck over. I don't know what it is, but Carter Verhaeghe, you're on notice.
What?
Because I want him to take a one-way ticket to Coyoteville, and they don't even exist anymore.
I would like them, because here's what's happened. What I've noticed, not the result of the loss, but in all of these games have started off the same way. The first 10 minutes of the hockey game, they've been out there feeling their way around. Edmonton has been aggressive, and you have been down. And then they just pour it on. I need to see third period Panther hockey in the first 5 minutes of the game. Not play that hockey when you're playing catch up, but play it to win from the beginning.
Stun Steve says, wow, he's sending Verhaeghe to Utah. No. I don't think you got me correctly here. I'm not sending him to the new Coyotes team. I want him to just go to an empty Coyotes practice facility that's deserted.
Wow.
With rats. There's not even ice there. And I just want him to sit there if he doesn't get his bleep together.
Well, if he doesn't, you won't see him anyway, because it's game 7.
Let me tell you something. I'm looking at this crazy Bill Zito on Twitter.
Oh, he's losing his mind.
He's making, I mean, he's going down firing after this. If you guys blow this the way he's looking, there won't be a Panther amongst you. Other than, like, they'll call back up Spencer Knight and be like, all right, hey, here you go. He goes, hey, where'd everybody go? He goes, traded them all. That's the look he has in his eye.
Oh, wow. He's very
But all that being said, don't you have to have some level of positive thinking, because it's game 7 and you haven't lost the Stanley Cup and you can still win it?
It's hard. I know, because it's hard. It's like it doesn't feel like the Panthers are playing. It sucks, because right now what it feels like is the Panthers. It's almost as big not to become a joke of history than it is to win the championship, and it should be just, hey, we have a chance to win the championship. But it feels like they're playing for two things. Not to be embarrassed and to be the champion.
No.
And they're not equal. Like, it should be the championship is 99% and then don't be embarrassed. And that's the way you should go about it. But it doesn't feel like that.
Can I try something else?
Yeah.
If the Panthers were down 3-2 and had won 3-3.
Nope, that doesn't work.
It doesn't work?
No.
Because you're in the same spot.
No, because they haven't played hockey well in 10 days.
Yeah.
That's why. That's like
we seen them turn it around before? Yeah. Remember they had that stretch, they lost 6 straight games?
We saw it turn around the 3-1 last year.
Yeah. So it's there. So there's hope. Like, so to just the same group of guys that have done these same incredible things, I'm not ready to fold up shop, because they had a little skid here, especially when everything that you came to do and everything you want to accomplish is in front of you. I'm like, I can't, like, no. It's not like you're down 3-1 and you've been obliviated. No, it's 3-3. You've been through this during the course of the season where you've had to bounce back. You're playing at home, right? So Like, yeah, the last 3 games sucked. But if they win this game, you forget about that because they won a championship.
Of
And that's
course.
how you got to think.
But if you don't,
But
then
see,
it brings eternal.
nope. Because if you start thinking about the ramifications of losing, that's what makes you play tight on the ice.
Which is exactly how they've looked.
All right. Then
do you think the stakes raised with a winner take all game 7 is going to help that?
I think that what they've done in the last 2 years and their ability to bounce back, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say these guys can turn it around because they have shown me that they can. With everything they say about each game, with the way they performed the last 2 years, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because I think they earned it. This is not a situation of, oh, here we go again, because they were on the other side of it.
Can we send Carter Verhaeghe to the Ghost Pirates tonight?
Wow. Man, 3 games, huh? You ready to... Has he been pretty good all year, right?
He's the most clutch mother bleeper I've ever seen in my life.
So he hasn't played up...
Sucks lately, dude. Wow. Have you been seeing him? It's like he might as well have an Oilers jersey on.
They've played 90 games and 3 games. You're ready to get rid of him?
The biggest 3 games we've ever seen.
No. It doesn't matter. They've played 90 games. Think about your fandom. Please think about your fandom. They've played 90 games. The guy has struggled for 3 games, and you're ready to ship him out.
Leroy, have you seen him play like good or like a bum? You tell me the truth.
Again, he hasn't played. He hasn't played what we're used to seeing.
You're not playing tonight, so don't skate on the question. Do you think he's played good or like a bum?
He hasn't played well lately. But he's played 90 games this year. In 3 games, you're ready to exile him?
Why does he keep missing the puck?
In 3 games, you're ready to exile him. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds?
We got to bring back the music. Turn my swag on. We need that tonight.
They should have that as their skate out song today.
We need it.
Get him back to who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Or a slump buster. I don't know what he needs.
Wow.
Make him go see the Dalai Lama. Make him find something. Make him take ayahuasca. I don't know.
Ooh.
But this is not the Carter Verhaeghe I recognize.
3 games.
This is not swaggy. Leroy, the biggest 3 games we've ever seen in our life.
Right.
This isn't in the middle of the season against the Red Wings, dude.
So my question to you is a player has to be good. He can't have a slip up when the stakes are the highest.
Not now. No.
And you don't think he can turn it around? Like,
I hope he does. That's all I keep screaming on my television.
They played 90 games this year, dude.
Leroy, I look, you're adorable, and I want to pinch your cheeks, but like now is not the time to go through a slumpy slump.
It's never a good time.
But you would
agree. Never a good time. It's like, wait, let me ask you a question. You think Tyler Hero always wants to get hurt at the end of the year?
Well, he got hurt in the middle of the year this year.
Okay, but I'm just saying. For 2 years, he like going into the playoffs, we counting on him. And does that make him a bum?
It doesn't make him a bum, but it brings questions. More questions when you don't do it in the playoffs.
When you play a sport for 6 months, dude, there's ups and downs.
Yeah, but this isn't February against the Preds.
I love the way you think. Like, I don't know, the part that makes Carter Verhaeghe is his ability to bounce back. Right? He's done it up and down. This whole team, right, has gone up and down and up and down, and they've stayed relatively basic in how they approach it and how they go about it. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, they've been down 3-1. They've had to come back. They've done a lot of things in the last 2 years for all of a sudden they're on the other end of it. And I'm to think, oh, they can't do it. They can't do it. No, they earned that.
Yeah,
now,
but I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not saying that they can't do it. What I'm telling Carter Verhaeghe is, you better do it. I'm telling you right now, because I got a one-way ticket to Yoatsville if you don't.